Happy Friday, Mayor Dan Pope here with the weekly update. Hope you're enjoying summer, the longest day of the year, I guess, this weekend. So summer is officially here. Weather feels like that. Next week at our city council meeting, we'll be on the road. As you may recall, in the first quarter, we went to the Emergency Operations Center for one of our meetings. This quarter, we're going to the South Water Treatment Plant. We'll be there next Tuesday. You may recall that that's the plant where the water comes in from Lake Allen Henry. If you've not been out there, I encourage you to come next Tuesday. We'll be doing tours between 11:30 and 1. And we'll have folks out there that ready to give tours. It's a fascinating plant. It really is. And if you've read our long-range water plan, you know how strategic and integral that plan is to our future. So just know that we'll be there. We'll start our meeting at 1:30 that day with work session. Our work session will be a look back at the legislative session from this year, the highlights, and then probably some things we need to keep working on. And then we'll go into executive session. Then we'll have our meeting out there starting at 4:30. Couple other things, downtown. If you've not driven downtown, take the time to do so this weekend. Particularly pay attention to the Cotton Court Hotel. It's being built just west of the Wells Fargo Tower. It's being built by a group out of Houston called Valencia. They're hotel operators. They have 10 or 12 properties around the south, generally south and southwest. It's coming, it's up, it's taking form. You can envision what it looks like. You can go on their website and see more detail about it. But when you couple that with what's going on at Buddy Holly Hall, Citizens Tower, the other projects downtown, it's remarkable how much is really going on. It's pretty exciting stuff. I want to share with you a little bit of story I think you'll find interesting. 10 days ago, I got a phone call. We had a phone call in the office saying, would Mayor Pope be available to talk to the mayor of Roswell, New Mexico, Mayor Kintai? And we certainly were. And so that afternoon, he and I talked, and he started the phone call by saying, "You guys are amazing." And then he broke up a little bit, and he got emotional. And I quickly realized that he was talking about the firefighters that in Roswell that you may have heard. They were working on their 4th of July fireworks celebration, and they had an accident, and several of their firefighters were injured, including 2 that were very seriously injured. And in fact, they're both in the burn unit still at UMC. And they need our prayers and thoughts. But he called to talk about how Lubbock Fire and Rescue and the Lubbock Police had responded. And he said that they flew the firefighters on the helicopter straight to the hospital, but they brought the families over here by private plane. And when they landed at the airport, unbeknownst to them, certainly unbeknownst to me and most of you, I would imagine, LPD was there to give them a police escort to the hospital, and that every need of those families has been met by our Lubbock Fire and Rescue family, the men and women of Lubbock Fire and Rescue and their families. And I think to me that summarizes who Lubbock is in just one quick story. And so, I'm proud of our people. We need to keep supporting those families. I know that those battles will be long. I know that one of the firefighters particularly has very, very critical injuries. But I wanted to share that story with you. I thought you would appreciate hearing that. So just wrap up with 2 things. Tomorrow morning, if you've thought about adopting a pet and you've never gotten around to it, tomorrow morning's the time. I'm going to be out at the animal shelter tomorrow morning. We're going to be signing adoption certificates tomorrow morning. We'd love for you to come out and check out what's going on. The council and I are very proud of the work that's been done at the Lubbock Animal Services over the last 2 years. Our save rate out there is well up north of 90%. We've been more responsive, and it's responsive to citizens who told us we could do better, and they were right, and we keep working on it, and we're going to have some fun out there tomorrow morning. We hope that this afternoon the Red Raiders take down Michigan, 2 wins to get to play for the national championship. So let's cheer hard. I look forward to talking to you next Friday. Keep the prayers and the good ideas coming. Thank you.